there, but they got to do a great job gang tackling because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. 3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. Looking downfield, it's Abraham. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Badgers will punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. So the Washington Huskies offense will try to get something started with their first possession. When you have a weapon like this on the outside, and a guy in the secondary whose job is to take everything away, it's going to be a great matchup, guys.
It's so fun to see how you attack great safeties in the middle of the field. Are you willing to do that, or are you going to try to live on the perimeter? This offensive matchup will be great.
Yeah, normally you'd say receiver versus safety, the receiver's going to win. This safety, though, has got the speed to run with this guy, and he's going to make it interesting back there.
Looking to pass on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Makes the catch, and he's brought down. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
Washington sends out the punt team. Sends his first one of the day on the way, and we didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on 1 time. The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
It just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Fast motion from the offense. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
And the Badgers will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. This offense has a 2nd down play. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. We'll start the quarter offense, about to snap it on 2nd down. To the ground with the back. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it.
Really good-looking run right there. He reminds me of one of the greatest Wisconsin players of all time, Heisman Trophy winner Ron Dayne, who was a teammate of mine with the New York Giants, and he was so good at being patient and setting up blocks. This guy shows that patience as well. He really helps out the running game because he's not in a rush. He just takes his time and carves his way through the defense.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He's got his man. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? The Badgers will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Now on second down. Back to the ground with the running back. He's got enough, and it'll be a first down for Washington.
That's a really good-looking run, too. And when you think back to Washington football, you talk a lot about the quarterbacks they've had, these great aerial assaults, but they've always needed to have balance as well. You get that by running the football, and this guy really helps keep defenses honest because they don't know what's coming at them. With a weapon like him in the backfield, he really makes this offense go.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Coming up.
Really good toughness by the QB to hang in there, take a big shot, but I will not give him credit for throwing into double coverage. So, nice job hanging in there, being tough. Make a better decision. Do not throw into double coverage. He got lucky that was an interception.
Putting together a nice drive. Couple of first downs in the books. Now first and 10 from the 44. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Looking to pass. It's Preston. He lobs one high down the left side. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. After the misfire, it's second and 10. He's looking to throw. Right down the middle. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
Oh, and on defense, you just got to be able to finish that play. That defender had the football in his hands. He's just got to catch it. That should have been an interception.
Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. After ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, now they've got it first and 10 from the 13. And into the end zone. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Huskies.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Offense getting set for first down. He wants to throw. Unleashes it on the run. Fires into traffic. Picked off. Got room on the return. The 40. At the 30. He's at the 10. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Washington. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
Washington, 14. Wisconsin, 0.
He'll bring it out. It's Favors. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
He's got it. And they pick up just a few on that completion. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to him.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Badgers send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. He only needs a sliver of daylight. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown, everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
To the air, it's Preston. Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be third down.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
On third down, going up top. He makes the connection.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feet, understanding where the holes are in the zone and understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Oh, and he missed it. No good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Looks as if we're set to crank it up here in the second half. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. The offense set for a first down play. He'll start the third quarter with the run. And it's on the ground. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. Timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. They'll go to the ground. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
And run the football, you're ahead, you can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
They'll try to get the corner here on the jet sweep. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
defense was prepared, and I'm really impressed by the eye discipline right now. That's not easy to do. It's not easy to locate that receiver coming across in motion with good timing and getting the jet sweep, but they were ready for that play.
He'll get rid of it. He's got it. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38th. Part of the DNA of the Washington offense has been a guy who can get it done with his arm.
And just finding a guy that makes everybody around you better, that can make the right decisions, that can highlight your skill positions. That's what gets the Washington fans going crazy, going nuts, and that's when they have those great football teams.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The play action fake. Wiggles free. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
And you want consistency from your quarterback, man. You don't want the up and down. You don't want the roller coaster. And last week, man, you had the highs of highs. And now this week, just off. He's all over the place. He's not completing the ball at a high percentage. And you just want to find some middle ground and some consistency so this offense can find out exactly who they are and build it consistently.
Right there, I think you need a better play call. You got to help your quarterback out a little bit because the throw has got to at least make it to the sticks. On that last play, you're basically trusting the guy to make a few dudes miss in order to go pick up that first down. I think you need to start being a bit more aggressive here when these third downs present themselves.
Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a first down. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. They'll put the tight end in motion. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. It's first down from the 11. They'll try the run. It's a fumble. Now the defense has got it, and they're going the other way. Turns it on down the left side. He's inside the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Wisconsin. The defense takes matters into their own hands.
The guy you want to find that football. The ball's loose. Who do you want to get it? One of your little fast guys. The defensive back picks it up and turns on the afterburners. Takes it all the way back for the touchdown.
That's the end of the quarter, and Washington has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. The kickoff unit about to go to work. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. First down here for the offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Things just not going as easy for this guy as they did his last game out. Last time he completed over 70% of his throws. This week, though, defense taking some throws away. They've made some plays. He just hasn't been quite spot on with his accuracy. He's going to have to play better.
On 2nd and 10, a 4-wideout set, trips right. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He's got it down the middle. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
He leaves it with his back. Nifty little dance step. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. This Washington offense moving quickly down the field. They want that clock to run. At the 35, he's open. Hit the afterburners, kid. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Huskies. That score pushes this out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak. And he did get that extra point through, no problem with the frozen tundra beneath him.
Wisconsin, 7.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
The incompletion brings us to 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Abraham. Makes the grab on the left. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. The Badgers headed quickly to the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass hits, picked off. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation. Order everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
Pushes and picks his way ahead for 6 yards. He's down at the 8. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
Touchdown.
That ought to be enough to make this lead insurmountable, and with it, they'll be a perfect 10-0.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Wisconsin, 7.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Babers. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if you'd just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David, but I'll say this, if you're on off...
And that is interception number 3 on the day. Looking for more room. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 8. Oh, you know we wanted that pick 6, but the offense is in business. On 1st and goal, let's see what Washington does. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
He'll run it to the right here and try to get it into the end zone. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Movement here from the tight end. And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. 3rd and goal, where the strong come through. Looking downfield, it's Preston. They're trying to get to him. And they're on him in a heartbeat, and down he goes. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. With that field goal, now it takes a touchdown to beat them, so you want to pin them back and then let the defense have a little room to work with. Finally stopped after a solid return out to the 32. 1st down here for the offense. Timeout called by the defense, 29 seconds to go.
Timeout, Washington.
The offense lining up for a 1st down play. He's going to pass. Got his man on the right. Timeout called by the offense, 24 seconds left on the clock. Completion a little short of the sticks. It's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. To the sidelines, and he tiptoes his way to a 1st down before going out of bounds. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. He's looking to throw it. They're working that left side. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
Nice patience by the quarterback here, working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
Complete with conviction on the crosser. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock.
I'll tell you what, that's great execution between QB and receiver. They look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. The quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
And the Badgers will have it 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Bringing it back. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Jet sweep to the receiver. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to